But today we're going to talk about Esther chapter 2. I need y'all to hear me out. This one's about to get a little bit colorful, but keep in mind, we are no longer of the world, we are in the world. I'm going to tell this story using some worldly perspectives. Doesn't sit well with you. Apologies, just go ahead and wait for the next one. Now keep in mind, all of those consequences that King Xerxes did to Queen Vashti over there in chapter 1, he did all that while he was full of that liquor. Now chapter 2 opens up with him reflecting on his actions while he was intoxicated. Thinking to himself, did I go too far? Yes, you did. The king's attendants wanted him to take his mind off of that. And they was like, boom, all right, let's go ahead and start audition for Flavor of Xerxes. Yes, this is the original Flavor of Love before Flavor Flav stepped on the scene. So they went out into the kingdom and they were searching for all of these young virgins and put them under the guardianship of one of the youths named Hegai. Put them in a year-long program of beauty school, charm school, whatever you want to call it. Prepare them for queenship. There was a Jewish man named Mordecai, who was the cousin to Hadassah, otherwise known as Esther. And he was her guardian because she had no mother or no father. Where says that she was a dime piece with no enhancements, worthy of her raise. I hope I said that right. So Esther became one of those women that was taken into this kind of competition. I was impressed by Esther. He took extra special care of her. She was the New York of the show, but with class. Made sure her diet was right. She had the best beauty treatment, the best quarters, all of that. Esther kept her mouth closed about her ethnicity and who she was related to, because during this time, they wasn't too fond of the Jews. She was a little nervous of what her fate would be if anybody found out. Much like Flavor of Love, all of these virgin women had their opportunity to sleep with the king. But they were under the guardianship of one eunuch. Once they slept with them, they had another guardianship of another eunuch. Before they slept with the king, they all got the opportunity to ask him for some. What happened to all the virgins after they slept with the king? They became concubines. Kind of like Solomon's 700 concubines. In this case, the king never slept with them again. I guess all women that have one-night stands are concubines? I don't know, let's go. Keep in mind, Esther had the favor of Hegai. She went to him for some suggestions. And when it was her turn to lay up with the king, she only asked the king for the suggestions that Hegai suggested to her. And that gained more favor in the king's eyes for Esther. King Xerxes thought that Esther was the baddest of all and decided to make her queen. Threw a big old banquet for her, given the taxes of all the people that were in the kingdom at that time. Keep in mind, King Xerxes done married this woman and still don't know her ethnicity. All this time, Mordecai is still right there in the court looking after his niece. Like a good uncle, he stayed right there. Because of Mordecai's presence, in a conversation between two eunuchs that was talking about the assassination of King Xerxes. When Mordecai got wind of this news, he went and told Esther, and Esther went and told the king. When the king came to find out that it was true, Xerxes said that they had him hung. Some deviations say that they were impaled by stakes. Mordecai's name was written in the good book of deeds for the King Xerxes. He was also extended the invitation to work in the court. And that is chapter 2. Be blessed.